You want to hear my... You want to hear...
Makes itself comfortable in your base. Over time it's going to start oxidizing, turning into all the different copper states.
And when it reaches the maximum oxidation, it will eventually freeze into place and turn into a statue.
One neat thing that I know we both like is the fact that different statue poses will emit different redstone signals when you hook it up to a comparator.
So using that, you can make these cool like password locks to your vault in your base with all of your loot in, where you need to have like sitting, standing, running golem, and then the pistons will open and your chest is right there.
And of course, you can bring it back to its moving, sorting self by scraping that oxidization off, so it's not permanent.
There's more to this job than just all the copper. We're also adding the shelf.
It's a functional block where you can put items on display, and you can also, in its powered state using redstone, do like hotbar swapping for the first time in Minecraft.
We wanted players to be able to display all their treasures and trophies, similar to an item frame, but then you'd always want to take those items down, so that's why we added the powered shelf for swapping with the hotbar. But players have not just been using it to display their items, they've been using it as decoration detail, and that's something that really took us by surprise.
Yeah, a lot of people have been using the shelf as a building block, so seeing it being used as like part of these big constructs and, for like skirting board around a wall, I think is building with a very like Minecrafty feeling to it.
It's something that players have been craving for a long time.
Yeah, a lot of good builds coming out with it. The Copper Age is just days away, and with this we want to sort of fulfill copper as a full material tier, adding armor, weapons, tools.
And it's introducing, dare I say, the new cutest mob in the game with the Copper Golem.
Ooh, you're very wrong. What are you talking about? The cutest? The Golem? Are you forgetting the Happy Ghast?
Oh yeah, I am forgetting the Happy Ghast. That is a cute one.
Happy Ghast! It's so happy! Who's that big marshmallow with a smiley face? It's very, very friendly, but takes up all your space. It's Cozy! Who's that floaty friend cube with its many limbs? Look at these dangly things! It's a Happy Ghast! Happy Ghast! Do-do-do-do-do. Happy Ghast! Happy Ghast! Craft yourself a harness, we'll go for a ride. Grab some of your friends, let's travel far and wide. Drifting through the clouds on our flying as we float. There's even room to party downstairs in the boat. Happy Ghast, Happy Ghast, do-do-do-do. Happy Ghast, Happy Ghast, do-do-do-do. On the tether, wearing leather, musk and tether, all together. Soaring so high, clouds will pass by. Rise up, let's fly and chase the stars. Chase the stars.
Mano, tá travando, eu não sei se é qualidade. Fazendo a live. Mas por que, ó? Tá 720p, a live é 720p. E tá travando. Acho que deve ser internet. Deixa eu ver se tá no 5G. Tá no 5G. Cara, não sei por que tá travando, velho. Acho que deve ser...
They are Happy Ghast, Happy Ghast, Happy Ghast, Happy Ghast, far beyond the game.
My name is T, Sweden. A friend invited me to a server, and since he lived so far away, I wanted him to see where I'm from. So I just started building my hometown Falun, but with a twist. Falun in the year 1920. Very often I would sketch imaginary buildings, and when I build in Minecraft, I use the same kind of process as with my sketches and drawings. So that inspired me to doing architecture. If Minecraft wouldn't exist, my friends, my career, the people I know now would have been so much different.
For some, the in-game world is a way to showcase their creativity, while for others, it's a source of inspiration.
My name is Travis Smalley. I make art that translates on and off of computers and finds its way out into the real world. It all started with Minecraft. For instance, in block prints, you carve out a square in some kind of asymmetrical depending on how you rotate that block, you're going to get a different pattern. Very similar to in Minecraft, the glazed terracotta, and depending on what direction you're facing when you place the block, you get this different kind of pattern that happens out of it. Minecraft is inspiring in a number of ways. The thing that stuck out for me was how expansive this idea was, that every world was procedurally generated and different. World generation was also coming up in my art as I started to use chance and randomness more. The decision is coming from you, but you don't know exactly what the output is going to be, has been really exciting for me.
Creativity takes many shapes and sometimes opens doors into worlds you never knew existed.
Hola, soy comadre y soy una streamer de Minecraft. Comencé a jugar, que mis hijos son streamers y siempre estaban detrás de cámara y el chat pedía que me presentara y que yo hablara y que jugara. Lo primero que hice fue en pleno directo conocer lo que era un creeper. Pienso que Minecraft es una comunidad que puede ser muy positiva. Me he encontrado en diferentes situaciones que me han podido dar la posibilidad de ayudar a muchísimos chicos y chicas. Los que adopté son todos los que han ingresado a jugar conmigo. En este momento tenemos un survival. Ya que vamos a sacar una foto. Puede ser que lo que haya cambiado es darle menos tiempo al tejido.
These stories are just a tiny peek into the endless creativity that defines our community. So keep building, creating, and exploring and see where it takes you. Now, a first look at an upcoming collaboration. Time to reveal a brand new, unseen game drop that we are planning to release later this year. These features can make traversing the Minecraft world more varied, interesting, and fun. And fun is important. I've already hinted that the new drop includes a mob. And to find it, we must leave the surface and sink into the depths of the ocean. It's almost like a hidden world, both calming and thrilling. Down here, among shipwrecks and seagrass, our creature drifts in stillness. Its shape and color might remind you of a shell that already exists in Minecraft. The drow seem to be particularly fond of it. It might take some underwater exploration, but if you're lucky, you will see one of these floating into view. The Nautilus. So, the Nautilus is a new underwater mob you find in the oceans.
It has a very cool motion. It sort of uses its tentacles to propel forward, and it has a similar movement to the Happy Gas, so it has an abrupt turn.
It's like the happy gas of the seas.
Whoa.
There's one thing in particular that is really cool, I think, with the Nautilus, and that is that you can tame it, and when you have tamed it, you can ride it. Yes, the Nautilus is a mob you can ride on, and in order to do that, you first need to tame it, and you use pufferfish, and then you need to put on the saddle.
Quem tá na live? A live tá meio flop. A live tá meio flop.
You get the super cool.
You can be on the Nautilus without having to get oxygen because it pauses the oxygen bar.
You're on your Nautilus and you can build like your underwater base, and yeah, you're gonna be safe.
So the happy gas made it easier to build in the skies, and the Nautilus will make it easier to build underwater.
I can see players doing triathlon races with the various mounts, happy gas, horses, Nautilus.
Yeah, and jumping over rings and stuff like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
So it's gonna move in the direction you're looking at, right? The direction you're aiming your camera. But not only that, you can also dash while you are riding the Nautilus, which means that the Nautilus will like dash forward, which is super cool underwater. Like it allows you to get around faster.
So if you are, for whatever reason, looking straight up out of the surface, you will jump out of the water and then afterwards back down again.
Which is very fun to do.
Don't do it near land.
No.
And there is Nautilus armor, so you can put on armor on your Nautilus. For example, you can have like a golden Nautilus armor and a diamond Nautilus armor. There is also a zombie Nautilus.
The zombie Nautilus is green compared to the regular one, which is like not a bit more orange, more golden.
The zombie Nautilus spawns with a drowned on top of it, so it's quite scary.
Yeah, you get the drowned with the trident, throwing tridents at you, and then the Nautilus charging at you. So it's yeah, quite a deadly combo.
It is. I think it's really neat that you use the pufferfish to tame the Nautilus so you can ride on it.
And if you have two tame Nautiluses nearby each other, and once you feed it, they will produce a baby Nautilus.
And it's also pufferfish that you use to make water-breathing potions. So it feels like this kind of Minecraft logic that pufferfish is the thing that unlocks breathing underwater.
So, the Nautilus is not the only thing we are.
Oi, Duan. Cara, será que tem como minimizar? Eu fazer o seguinte, fazer na live.
Revealing today.
First tier weapon we've added in a very long time. It has 2 modes of attacking.
One of them is a jab, and the other is a charge. The charge attack is something that does damage based on how fast you're going. So the faster you go, the more damage you deal with it.
Once the spear is lowered, then it's gonna be still, and this is the ideal state of the spear, because it's gonna deal damage, it's gonna deal knockback, and it's gonna dismount. Then the spear starts shaking, then you can no longer dismount targets, and eventually it drops down. It can still deal damage, but no knockback. And finally it raises back up, and then you have to lower it again.
It's kind of like the spear is really heavy, so you can only hold it like for a while and then start. And right, also like the better tiers are even heavier, which also makes sense.
Like players are gonna be able to do a lot of different things with the spear. Like I'm thinking jousting, but you know, horse jousting, but why not Nautilus jousting?
Jousting in the sky with Elytra, or attacking from the sky with Elytra.
Jumping down off the happy gas and then flying into your enemies.
So like thanks to the dash attack and all the timing and like the velocity and the angle, this definitely is a weapon that requires some like training and skill to be really good at, which I think is really fun. It adds a depth and I think it's gonna unlock a lot of really interesting PvP opportunities, for example.
Oi. Oi. E a Lina?
You're not the.
Horse will also spawn for the first time in survival mode.
So it's already pretty dangerous going around at night, but now there's gonna be one more danger, because there's gonna be zombies with spears on zombie horses. Zombie squared, a lot of zombies.
So to recap, this future drop comes with the Nautilus armor, zombie Nautilus with round on, of course the spear, and also the zombie horse. This is kind of mounts and like mounted combat that connects it all.
And the name of the drop will be Mounts of Mayhem.
This drop is planned to release later this year, but you will be able to try out this feature soon in Snapshot Beta and Preview.
We are, of course, very excited to see what you will think about it, and then to see kind of what you all do with all these features when you can playtest them.
Minecraft continues to get bigger and better. We shown off the Copper Age game drop, which is coming soon, and a few of the features from Mounts of Mayhem, which will be in testing in the near future and due to release later this year. We can't wait to see what you create with the new features and your upcoming underwater adventures. It takes me back to the update Aquatic, only now you'll have one more pointy stabby weapon to play with. For more on both game drops, stay tuned for the Deep Dig after show. I've heard a rumor that I'll be facing off against the cheerful Minecraft expert, Tubbo. It starts right now.
Welcome to the Minecraft Live Deep Dig After Show. We'll be exploring some incredible Copper Age creations by Shovel and Mogswamp, as well as playing with the brand new Spear and Nautilus from our upcoming game drop, Mounts of Mayhem, with Tubbo. As always, we'll also talk to Jens, Agnes, and Linda and get the inside info firsthand. And we're gonna get started right away with a challenge. So one of the really fun things about the spear was the ability to do jousting on horseback. So we have built this jousting arena, and you are going to each attempt to knock each other off the horse.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Let's get going. Agnes, will you count them down?
Okay. Ready, set, go.
Okay.
I gotta time this right.
Yeah, okay. Jousting!
Oh, I did too. Oh, okay.
We both missed.
Go again.
Okay, yeah, loop around. Here we go. I'm going right against you this time.
Oh no! They're going head to head.
Head up. Head up.
Oh, you got me.
Oh, wait, we got each other.
Yeah, we're even.
Oh, we
Okay,
both
they
got each other.
Both
Okay.
hit. One more.
Oh, here we go. Really well done. Okay, we're gonna come back to the spear, but first let's do some introductions.
Of course. So hello everyone, I'm Agnes and I'm the game director for the core game. So that means that I can represent the creative perspective and of course collaborate a lot with the team on where we want to take Minecraft next.
Yeah, I'm Mogswamp. People call me the king of Superflat because I like playing Minecraft Superflat in survival mode, which is a little bit weird, but...
Welcome. And Shovel, welcome back.
Yes, thank you. I was here in 2019, so you might find me familiar. My name is Shelby, or you'll know me as Shovel. I'm a longtime Minecraft player of 15 years, and I'm very excited to share my world with you.
Okay, and let's get started with that. So you two have been playing with the features of the Copper Age game drop and bringing those into your own worlds to build these for us. Yes.
Yes, so excited to share.
Shovel, let's jump right in.
Yeah, my favorite thing in Minecraft is getting into like the little details of decorating a house and the interiors. So I had a lot of fun doing this.
It's so pretty. And also look at the like the copper lantern in the lamppost. That's such a creative use.
I started the details way out here.
Yeah, well, with the mud too.
Did you break something?
I warned you.
It was the one thing you said is please don't break anything. Don't look at that.
Okay, hands off the mouse when you're inside of the house.
Yeah. No clicking.
For my build, I wanted to go for something sort of whimsical, cottagecore, almost mushroom-themed house, but meets steampunk. So lots of piping, there's lots of gears.
Are we allowed to go inside?
Yeah, are you ready to go in?
Let's go in.
All right. Take your time exploring. It's
Como que o povo deve estar saindo aqui da Minecraft Live? Quando dá 1 minuto eu vou finalizar, tá? Não. Quando dá 20 minutos eu finalizar a live, eu vou parar de assistir a Minecraft Live.
Kind of a small space, but all the creative uses of the shelves. Like you can build so many furnitures.
Yeah, a couch, a table.
Yeah, there's like this pedestal, there's like the trim up there.
Yeah, the trim on the roof.
You can use them in so many different ways.
I used it on the base of the house. It's very versatile.
I love the banners as cushions here on the couch.
Oh yeah, those are my couch cushions. I did go online to see what other people were doing with their shelves, and it's interesting to see how different people will like take these things that you give them and they get so creative in how they think of how to use it.
It's one of the best things with adding new things to the game because we never know what the community will do, but it's always so inspiring. It's so
And what you might be hearing is...
Pronto, galera, reagi um pouco, infelizmente não vai dar pra assistir tudo. Também tá travando também, não sei porquê. E é isso, galera. Espero que gostar dessa live. Deixa seu like.
Se você está usando uma camisa preta agora, você está fora. Mas espere, posso te dar mais uma chance nesse desafio. Deixa o like para ter sua vida extra e vamos começar. Pergunta 1. Qual é a sua bebida favorita? Se você disse Coca-Cola, sinto muito, mas você perdeu. Mas se você deixou o like, pode continuar no jogo. Não diga o mesmo que eu. E você ganha. Pergunta 2. Me fale um jogo de videogame famoso. Se você escolheu God of War, você está fora. Pergunta 3. Abra os comentários.
Parabéns pra vocês que estão inscritos, mano. Tava reagindo no Minecraft Live. Eu já parei, né? E é isso. Falou e fim.